Hello everyone, Draken84 here and welcome to Drop Pockets. Oft requested by one person. I hope people will enjoy this. I'm going to make a few videos out of this. It's early access, so there's lots of things left to come. It's a billiards roguelike, well, pool kind of. And we are going to see how we do. I've won 2 runs now, so that's fun. And I mean, let's just see how this goes. I'm not going to make this into a series. It's just going to be a few loose episodes just to show off the game. And I don't know how this will go. We will see. You can see I've already won on the classic Veld. Well, twice, but you can only see it for once. So there's solid balls, there's striped balls. And that means that for now we want to focus on solid balls and sinking. That means that you put it in the pocket. So let's see. So there's 3 bosses here. You only fight bosses. This one, right? There's the easy fights. There's medium fights and there's difficult fights. This one provides food balls and small balls as rewards. This one food balls and cotton balls, and this one junk balls and cotton balls. So I think I might want this one. I just came off a football run, which went actually very well. I'm slowly getting the hang of optimizing scoring. So there's a decent chance that this won't be the best run ever. Junk balls can be very interesting, especially to get you going. I don't know yet. You know what? Let's actually go for this. All right. So these are the holes. On the first one, you just the holes are closed, so you can't actually score on the first. I always want to say spin, but that's not actually what happens. Yeah, we kind of want solid balls since they score the most. But for every one you put into a pocket, you actually get a combo meter thing. Wow, I'm really good at explaining this. So if we sink our solid balls last, they actually make the most points. So that's actually one thing that you can do to get more score. Right, you can see this is now on 2. We are against the marketable plushie, which changes all balls in play to cotton. There's materials, there's iron, cotton, stuff like that, rubber. And all of those also have different effects. So we're trying to make 40 points, and then we're entering the boss fight. We now have 18 points. Yeah, the text isn't great. I can't actually resize the UI, so we will have to accept this. So there's 7 more scores until we lose, and we can have 5 turns that we don't sink a ball until we get penalties. You don't actually lose by stalling a lot, but right, you do empty your combo meter, right? This one only goes up as long as you keep on sinking balls into pockets, so that's the thing. We've put ourselves into a difficult position here, right? The physics is actually pretty good in this game. You know what? I think I can use this one to sink this one. Let's try that. Yep, we made it. You don't want to sink the cue ball, because when that happens, your combo meter drops, which is actually pretty bad. And for each type of felt, the background, you actually have different effects. On this one, we lose $5 whenever we sink the white ball. So we don't want that. Everything is in this one corner. That's a problem. So with cotton, they don't bounce as much, right? High friction, low weight, so they don't. Yeah. So they do. Well, I'm very bad at explaining this for now, but I think the most things that I'm trying to explain are coming across, right? Yeah, with each ball we sink, we get some money, so that's pretty good. I'm going to try and sink this one. Yes, we managed it, we won. So every boss adds effects. Do we want more junk balls? We can pay $5 to get this, and this is kind of like a pachinko machine where you're not guaranteed to actually get the balls, but every ball that you get, you can actually pick up. I'm gonna get one more. These junk balls can be very good sometimes. Ooh, it almost went into the bad one, but we got all 4 of them. There's a Giga Dough ball. Oba-Doba is a ball that always returns. You can't get rid of it. This one also cannot sink. You still can't get rid of it. So I don't know what exactly we would gain from this, but I'm actually going to pass on this one. Right, treasure chest gives extra money when sunk, but doesn't give us much score. Prize ball gives us prize pool balls. That's actually pretty good, so we don't have to pay money in order to get there. This one doesn't score as much, but it returns all the balls that you've already scored from the pocket. Alright, and now we see what we want to do. We already want our solid balls to be better, so I'm going to make all of our solid balls even better. So this is a shop. We started off with 16 bucks, we spent 5 of them. We can change up our balls. None of these are actually solid, but all of our solid balls now score 20 instead of 10, so that's pretty good. We can get more Qs, which can actually give you very strong things. The rack can give you kind of a permanent effect. You can upgrade your pockets. Oh, sorry, that's just.com saying that I can move again. And you can upgrade your balls. So I want to upgrade one of my balls. I'm going to be saying balls a lot in this series. I'm sorry about that. I just said it wasn't going to be a series. I'm going to add one space for a ball. Alright, this is fine. We want more solid balls. So let's see if we can get solid balls somewhere. Yeah. So this one is kind of funny. There's a 2-minute time limit. That's actually... I usually win in 15 seconds when I'm against this boss. This one places bear traps around the table. I'm actually going to go at this one. Yeah. And now we get to set up. I'm going to put this one over here. Prize ball can replace one of the stripe balls. And I don't think we want a grenade yet, but maybe at some point we do. You can run out of balls, so that's the thing. Alright, let's just shoot here. And, well, we start off with getting our money, so that's pretty good. Kind of. Nope, we don't. That's fine. Yeah, that's shooting right can be pretty tricky. Alright, let's see if this scores. Nope, we have another stall turn. I mean, you get 5 of them, so that's fine. But this one is going to score, so that's fine. And we scored another one. If you score multiples in the same round, you actually get more and more points, so that's pretty good. Let's score this one. If you score the black ball, then you lose 2 plays, so that's something to be mindful of. Now we don't have a lot of time, so we want to make sure that we actually make haste a little bit. Kind of do want to score that one, so let's see what happens. Right, we scored this one, and you can see that I'm actually making good time here, right? Oh, I think it actually always ends on 142, regardless of how much time you spend. Maybe I haven't done this in 15 seconds at all. I'm just buying some more balls. Right, these solid balls are actually going to be very good for scoring, especially since we upgraded them. Let's save a little bit of money in case we want something from the shop. This is not solid. It scores as a rubber ball. I mean, I'm gonna take it just in case, but it's not what we want. Right, there's a 2 ball. It's made of rubber, which has effects. Mars is a solid ball. There's a space ball as well. One ball, basketball. We probably don't want it, but maybe we go into sports balls at some point. All right. Telescope cue. So these cues can be very powerful, right? This is a multiplier effect, kind of. And multiplier effects are very, very powerful. We're going to upgrade one of these. Let's do this solid 5 ball. And let's make... Oh, we don't have enough money to also upgrade our pockets, but we can add another ball, so that's fine. Could have done this one, junk ball scoring added to all balls. That makes you score more, that's kind of good, but not what we're doing right now. Alright, Blue Crested Whippoorwillow is really scary. I don't think I've lost to this one twice, I think. So you get infinite turns to set up, but once you are set up, you need to finish it in one hit. Let's just go for more solid balls. Those score a lot. And we are going to replace our striped balls. Mars is also a solid ball, so let's put that in. Our striped balls aren't all that interesting, and these basketballs are basically just the same as these striped balls, except they're also rubber, I think. Yeah, and we don't care about that currently, so I'm not going to put them in at this point. Right, so this one is going to score a lot more. Right, it has plus 10 points, and for each hot stack you actually score more and more and more. Let's divide and conquer here. Alright, we have a lot of solid balls now, so we can try to score a lot. Kind of want to get this one, but that's probably not happening. This one is worth the most. Alright, let's actually just put this one in. Yeah, and you can see that we are actually getting here pretty quickly. We still have some striped balls that we want to replace. Oh, we actually didn't make it on that one. Kind of expected us to hit it there. This one is almost certainly getting there. Well, we scored the shot balls, so that's fine. We didn't need to score 2 of them, but we did, that's fine. Alright, now all of them are frozen, which gives them a lot less friction. So we're going to have to wait a bit for everything to calm down every time. Alright, that was the one with the hot stacks, so we scored more with that, and this should be enough to finish it off. Yeah, so as long as you don't put the white ball into your pocket, then you're more likely to get there. We got 2 extra balls from our, I think it was called the shop ball. Let's get 2 more. And, right. Iron, it's heavier, but it gets plus 20 points, so that's pretty good. Let's just get all of these. Lemon is a football as well, so we might get some interesting combos from that. I'm not actually going to pick this up. Whenever I've tried to make large balls work, it just blew up in my face. So, right, there's some things that can actually sink large balls, but they usually don't. So you kind of need multiples of them in order to reliably score them. All right, let's get some more hot stacks on our ball that we want to get with. This one is better with glass balls, this one with frozen balls. Do we just want to upgrade? Yeah, you know what? Let's actually upgrade this to make it also into iron, to make it even better. Now we have one very, very good one. Space ball, large ball, football, cotton, sports ball, cotton. Not really any that we really want. Penalty boxer, eat your balls, so that's not great. This one gives us large balls, I don't want that, so let's just get John Souls. And keep on replacing these striped ones with better ones. Alright, We can delete a lot of these, honestly. Right, we don't want these stride balls right now. I think we can still afford to have the prize ball around for now. Oh wow, this actually scores so much. Yeah, we definitely want that one ball. I would like to replace the 8 ball, but that's definitely not an option right now. Fine. So do we still want the treasure chest? Yeah, I think we do. I think we're scoring enough that we are fine with keeping stuff like that around for this time. I mean, I'm definitely not an expert at this game yet, so maybe I'm making huge mistakes already, but I mean, in that case, maybe we can learn together, right? Oh, I sank the white ball. That's completely devastated our combo, but we have good numbers here, so I think we're fine. Oh, we accidentally scored one. Oh, and then John Sauls comes around and helps us a little bit. Thank you. Let's score this one. Oh, we didn't manage to score that one. And now we've won. Oh, not yet. Almost. Is this one also giving us more money? No, it's not. Just more points. So let's just score the easy one. And boink. We got some more money. That's fine. Alright. Yeah, we actually overshot that one by a bunch. Oh, this is very good. So we're almost getting almost all of these. It's a shame that we are not all that interested in footballs, but let's get 2 more just to see if we can get a lemon, for example, because those are worth something. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to pick it up because there's no reason not to. That's a glass ball. Those only score when they shatter. Oh, grapes are actually very powerful. That's interesting, right? Grapes plus 3 points per unplayed ball in the stash. So, is it solid? I hope you can't hear the rain. It's raining very loudly. It's currently worth 56 points. That's so much. I need to put this in. Oh, I can't actually do that on this screen. Alright, solid balls plus 10. That's very, very good. Plus points for scoring glass balls. Oh, more solid ball. Wow, that's so good. We actually got so many more points here. Yeah, this one could also make our scoring better, but that's a temporary thing, and we now made all of our balls better by a lot. Permanently. This one is worth 80. Is it already time to remove the treasure chest? I don't know. Alright, let's just go to the next round. Solid balls, large balls. We don't want large balls, but we do want solid balls. Iron balls score more, so I actually don't mind playing this. Space balls and rubber. We don't want this one. This is kind of a difficult boss, but if you know what you're doing, you can actually win it without too much trouble. I think I just want this reward. And we don't care about money all that much, right? The biggest problem with these difficulties is that... Alright, let's get the grapes in there. I kind of was working on a sentence. I think I lost my train of thought there, sorry. I'm actually replacing this one now. Alright, these grapes are fine. I don't know what I was trying to say, but here we go. Thinking and talking at the same time is actually not that easy. I mean, I'm a teacher, so I have to do it a lot, but still. Kind of want to score this lemon, but I think I need to score this one first. Boink. You can actually hear the material that it's made of. It's actually pretty well done. This game is pretty well made. And it's a lot of fun, so I can actually recommend it. Just to at least try it. It's in early access and it's not cheap. Oh no, we lost a bunch of points there, but well, there wasn't anything we could do about that. I mean, having so many balls on the field actually can make it more difficult to score sometimes. So that's the thing. We're stalling a bit, that's fine. Let's just go for this. Alright, let's score. Is that enough? Almost. It's almost enough. Then let's score this one and be done with this. But we are overshooting the score, so I actually think we're doing pretty well. I don't really want large balls. I'm actually just going onward. There's a lemon, so that's another food ball. I don't want the pineapple, but honestly, we want to fill up our thing for the grapes, so let's pick them up. We can always dump them later whenever we need to. We actually don't have a queue yet. That's very rare for me. We also don't have a rack thing yet. I don't want any of these. I think we've seen enough of these to maybe make it worth it. I don't know. Let's make the score more. But now we're at the point where re-rolling makes us unable to buy something else, unless we want to queue. Yeah, you know what? We can go for something. Scoring rubber balls, space balls. Can only shoot at max power. I don't know why you would want this. There's probably a reason, but sports balls are better. Make something into a large ball. Alright, I'm just adding one more. I don't know if it's even good to keep on adding stuff, but I'm doing it. Juliet makes a slime ball, which can be difficult. This is the easiest boss for now, so let's just go for this one. Once you get further into a run, it actually does become more difficult to keep on scoring. So, right, the numbers become higher and higher. Let's put the large ones all the way over here to make sure that we don't accidentally get them. This lemon is worth more points, so let's do that. Replace it with one that's worth 40 points. Right, this grape is worth 65 points, so that's fine. But, well, I don't know what comes after the bat, but that was a bat. Alright, we are set up decently for scoring. I think we're at the point where we might want to get rid of the treasure chest, honestly. Let's just score this one. You can actually decrease the accuracy of the physics in this game. That's kind of cool. There's a setting for... right, I've currently got the physics setting up to maximum. That was not the one I was trying to score, but I'm not complaining. I don't know what happens when you put it down, but alright, we scored our best balls, so that's good. Yeah, so we get to submerge, the half of the table gets submerged, which kind of makes it easier in a way. That was a rubber ball. But you can't plan and set up in the same way that you could otherwise do, so... Actually, the black ball got submerged there. Let's win this one. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, we have a good setup here. I don't want any of these balls, so let's just go ahead. Yes, Saturn actually makes more points for every of these that you have additionally. So that's pretty decent, but I'm gonna take it just to try to fill everything up. Right now we have this filled up, so our grape is at its maximum. So that's decent. Food balls get better. I mean, we don't have a lot of those, right? We have a lemon, we have grapes, we have another lemon. We have a few, but not that many. We just have solid balls here. Point total is reversed. That's kind of interesting, but right, we have 40 here, so that would become 4, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not really interested in that for now. Only football score. I don't know what the point is of these types of holes. I mean, I assume that it also makes you score more, but it doesn't say that. Right, let's make our solid balls even better. All balls score when returning. I don't know about that. It's probably good. Let's make our fire even better. Rubber balls score an additional time. We don't... How many rubber balls do we even have? Not a lot. No. Alright, let's put one more on the table. I mean, maybe there's going to be a payoff for that, maybe not. And Shrouds the Table in Darkness, I've actually noticed that I don't mind this boss so much, right? If you know what you're doing, then that's fine. The 2 Medusa Eyes is kind of difficult. I actually think that this one might be easier. Although you need to get more score, of course. Of course. I'm actually going to replace the treasure chest now. I don't know how long I want the grape to be here, but I mean, it's still good, right? 62 points. That's a lot of points. Alright, let's start off. We can just instantly dunk this one. Let's see how much that is. 100 points. We actually didn't get a combo multiplier for that, of course, so maybe that wasn't the best score. Well, let's just keep on scoring the balls that we can and see what happens. Oh, almost. Yes, that's a good combo. Yeah, if you manage to score multiples in the same round, it's actually pretty good. Right, these balls are all in view, and I know the pocket is over here, so we can try to aim this one for this pocket. And we scored something. Let's aim this one for this pocket. We scored. Yeah, as I said, I mean, I don't think this boss is that hard. Maybe it becomes harder with if you increase the difficulty, right? I'm playing on the lowest difficulty because this game is just so incredibly difficult. Right, we're going to be full here, so let's delete one of the balls that we don't want anymore. And we get Mars, which is a solid iron ball, which is exactly what we're looking for. So let's take this. Alright, what do we get? We can upgrade junk balls, but we don't really do anything with that. Scoring iron balls, we have a few of those. Honestly, we have enough of those that it's actually worth it to just get this. It's only $3. So let's equip it before we forget. You can equip at any point. You can actually cycle through them during playing, so that's fine. Small balls score an additional time. Make something into cotton. Make food balls better. Magnetic pocket is probably very good. Let's just do that. And then make this one even better. still don't have a thing, right? Yeah, classic rack, no special effects. So, yeah, but we're not scoring glass balls, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, and Pipe Wrench Q, if you're all in on iron balls, it's actually better than this one. But, I mean, we're not there yet. Stinky ball effects are reversed and doubled when sunk. You can do some very interesting builds with stuff like that, and it's probably going to score better if you know what you're doing, but I don't know what I'm doing. Food balls, large balls, sports balls, iron balls. I think I want iron balls right now. So let's get El Capitan. And this is Mars, so that one is pretty good. Pluto. So most of our balls score 50 at this point. Yeah, these peaches don't do anything. Pluto. Yeah, none of these actually score better than what we have. I would happily put some of these in here if we had more ball slots, but we do not. Right, let's do this, and then is this going to even score? It is. All right. I kind of want, yeah, these only need a slight nudge in order to enter there, so I don't, oh, well, we actually did score, that's good. Let's try this. Not what I was trying to do, but I'm not complaining. I guess we can try to do this. No, that didn't work. The score that we need to make is actually getting pretty high. I think this might be an iron ball, which scores more because of our Q. That was a rubber ball. These sounds are just really good. What are we trying to do here? Boom. Alright, we made it, and now we need to beat the boss, El Capitan. Some of the easy bosses actually kind of help you. This is one of them. It might accidentally sink the black ball or the white ball, but right, we actually sunk 3 balls because of the boss effect. 4? I don't know. We scored a bunch. Yeah, that was pretty good. Sports balls, iron balls. I'm not going to invest more into this, but I mean, let's delete one of the balls that we don't care about and take this one. This is a solid ball, but it's also large. Let's just pass on that. All right. Get more money when you sink a ball. That's fine, but is it even going to come up? I don't know. I'm going to use it once. Then we will try to find something more. $5 when a ball is returned. Yeah, I don't know. None of these are likely to really help us all that much. So let's get another ball on the field and see if we can actually win this run. I think we're getting relatively close. Yeah, Mary's Little Lamb. Extra high points are required, so this one we would probably not make. Although I'm not sure. Let's just play against your mother. So the pockets modifiers permanently rotate, and when they say permanently, they do mean permanently. Did I pick up another ball that was solid? I'm just going to check all of these to see if there are any solid balls. These are all striped. Nope. Alright, that's fine. We can start off with this one, but let's not. Let's start off with that one. Yeah, sure. Exactly what I was trying to do. Let's just... Alright, let's just go ham. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do, right? I kind of want to score stuff in here. Yeah, I didn't know for sure that what was going to happen, but I was trying to do the right thing there. That was a good score. And we needed pretty good score in order to survive, so that's good. Alright, we're almost there. We should be able to win this. I don't know how yet. Which one are we going to score? I think we can score this one. Alright, we made it. Yeah, and this one is going to rotate to a random spot, and when we beat the boss, then it's going to stay in that spot. So it's not staying over here. That's it could influence our future. Oh no, we scratched. Oh, that's completely destroyed our multiplier. That's really bad. Yeah, I think we didn't win actually yet. So let's do this. We kind of want to score this one, but that's not happening yet. Alright. This one gives us extra money, so that's fine. Now it's over here. Well, I don't think there's anything we can do about that. Except stall maybe, but I don't want that. I just want to win right now. So our pocket is over here now. Oh! Interesting. Fine. I'm not complaining. Yeah, I don't want any of these balls. Let's just also scores as a rubber ball. I don't want that. There's another grapes. That's fine, honestly. Oh, we can actually take this without it costing us anything. We don't want large balls. We want something that makes our solid balls even better. So there's this. Maybe that's even just enough to win this whole thing. Alright, make this one better. White pocket can sink large balls. I don't care. We actually didn't buy that other cue that did something. You know what? I'm just going to buy this one and buy this one. I don't know. I also don't know how many bull sharks we still need to beat in order to beat the entire run. Oh, Space Cadet is really cool. He makes the whole thing into a pinball machine. I'm just going for this one. I don't trust myself to actually beat the more difficult bosses. I don't know, let's just do this. And you know what? Let's do this. That's actually going to be good for us, and this, I guess. Yeah, so... Oh, this is actually the final boss. So this one is the boss counter. We are on the final boss, so we can just have this chalk here and... yeah. Whenever we score a ball, we actually gain scoring from that chalk thing. I think it should have decreased there. I don't know. Boom. Oh, we scratched. No. That's really bad. Right, we scored. We scored. Yeah, this one... The fact that this one pulls balls in is just so powerful. Alright, and we are going to have it here. Space Cadet. So, this one is kind of... this is a thing. Chaos will ensue. So, I'm just going to do this and let the game sort itself out, right? It's so easy to just score so much. And I think we're just going to win this run here. I'm just going to let the game help itself. We win. So, it took me some time to actually get around to really understanding the game. But we got there. I think this was a cool run. If you want to see more of this game, let me know, because it is fun. But I can't really fit it into my schedule, so well, it is what it is. I don't know how deep the gameplay is yet, right? For a lot of the things you can do, it's just upgrade your pockets, upgrade some specific balls, and try to score those. There's some tactics in there, but it's definitely possible that this is just a game where eventually you just know what you have to do. But I might be wrong. Anyway, I have enjoyed this video. I hope you have too. Maybe we will play this game again. Kind of depends on how many people like it. So let me know, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.